Lindsay.
And I call the member for Werriwa.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. We are in many ways captive of our childhood. Childhood memories run deep, they never leave you. Growing up when I did, I clearly remember the devastating effects of polio. I also remember the mobile X-rays deployed around suburbs to combat the scourge of TB. And to add to that, the early warnings we had about asbestos, the pictures at Wittenoon, the photographs of the servicemen and women exposed to incalculable risk at the Maralinga nuclear testing. The list could go on, but the memories are clear and deep. And then there's thalidomide. The photos of babies, the mothers and fathers, shattered lives, broken futures, pain and suffering so needlessly inflicted. I was born at a time when mothers were being told to take thalidomide. My mother had severe morning sickness, but it was lucky for me when she was pregnant with me. Her obstetrician was a partner of Dr. McBride, and that was not prescribed to her. This is one of life's revolving door moments, which meant that I had a healthy and successful life. The story and tragedy of thalidomide is one of failure. Not by the mothers, for they did nothing at all wrong, and not by the fathers either. It was a failure by government and the systems that at the time were meant to protect them. On reflection, we have to admit that there were really no effective systems in place at all at that time, and that's why this apology is so necessary. As a nation, as a community and as a parliament, we owe nothing less to the survivors of this tragedy, but also those who didn't survive. To the mothers, both past and still with us, we are sorry. To the fathers, both past and with us, we are sorry. And to the siblings, grandparents, aunts, uncle, cousins, both who have passed and are still with us, we are sorry. But most importantly, we're sorry to the children who were affected by the thalidomide scourge. We failed you. For all the effects, all the ripples this tragedy has caused throughout your life, the incalculable ripples, we are sorry. Deputy Speaker, thalidomide must surely rank as one of the worst stories in modern healthcare. And to think it was only a short time ago, with many of those personally affected still with us. I am pleased that many are still here to witness and hear the national apology. For as much as this is a tragedy, it is also a story of resilience. And so, in addition of my apology to all the victims, I also commend them for your resilience, for your determination, for your strength and your bravery. Especially your bravery, I commend you. It was only because we have come to this day, albeit over 60 years late. Occasionally in this place, we stand united as legislators to do the right thing. Today is one of those occasions, Deputy Speaker, when I can say I am really proud of this Parliament and the Chamber. Saying sorry doesn't absolve us in any way, but it is the right thing to do. It allows us to express our collective grief at such a tragedy. And perhaps, just perhaps, it allows us to pause and about what we can do to redouble our efforts to help the survivors and ensure that this event never happens again.